This is why I try to explain that there is no need to file status change paperwork. Your word must be heard and understood.
Peace Steppers is the big stepper back with some new drip. Wanted to respond to this. Somebody added me in the DM and asked me my opinion on it. And first of all, I want to say peace and love to you, brother. You know what I'm saying? You out here putting information in, giving it to the people. And I got nothing but respect and love for what you're doing, how you stepping, right? But in response to what you said, I would say that word is to be written in contract. You know what I mean? Not to be said. You feel me? When we do anything out here in terms of credit card charges or tickets from police, they all come from contracts that we sign. You know what I mean? So we don't even go to court. We handle all of our dealings through paperwork outside of court. You know what I mean? First of all. Second of all, you said something about you were a citizen of the United States. But based on law, you know what I'm saying, you probably still on record as a black man. You know what I mean? And based on the Dred Scott decision, black people were never intended to be and could never ever be U.S. citizens. When a Supreme Court decision is not repealed, it stands as law. So by law, black people are not only dead in the eyes of the law, but they're not U.S. citizens. They're kind of in this special place of a perceived perception of citizenship. But then you understand that we're not citizens when you see the murder of the young black people in the streets. So as a non-citizen national, I'm able to give my status as an American, but also adhere to what their law says about me not being a citizen, but being a national connected to the Constitution. You know, the citizens have privileges granted to them by statute. Non-citizen nationals have constitutional inalienable rights granted to them by God. And then now we have the State Department certifying that position for us. So instead of having to run around with a bunch of paperwork, we now have the highest form of identity, which is the United States passport and passport card, and that delineates for us our status as a non-citizen national, placing us on the United Detained list, allowing us the freedoms that God granted us. Now, if you were to get any kind of combatantness with the police, then you would sign the ticket the way that I've instructed. You know what I mean? If the ticket still comes up in the system, then you would do a 5.1 constitutional challenge with the State Department so they can intervene on your behalf. You know what I mean? If that didn't work, then you can utilize GSA bonds collateralized by the birth certificate to release the body from the jail. So we really stepping in every direction. This ain't no TikToking. You know what I mean? This is real revolution. Tap in for the win. Peace and love. Keep stepping.